welcome to the Joyful House and welcome to my playground, episode number 5. Hope you're ready for another wonderful week. Can't wait to see what this week has in store for us. This is June 30th through July 6th, 2025. And if you're ready, let's chase the fun. So, rest, R-E-S-T, rest, makes way for fun. Boy, don't I know. I seem to be doing a lot of resting lately. But it's okay. Until we figure out what's going on with my sugar, rest is a good thing, right? Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15 says, "In returning and rest you shall be saved. In quietness and in trust shall be your strength." The problem is we are too tired. We're tired because we live in a world with no off switch. You can check your social media any hour of the day. You can respond to emails and even text all throughout the night. In many city stores, they're open 24 hours, and you can even shop 7 days a week. So while you may be sleeping at night, or maybe you aren't, as you're falling asleep and as soon as you wake up, you know you could be working. You could be watching. You could be searching or posting or answering or scrolling. The more I talk with friends about fun, the more I realize we all need rest. We all need a separation from that 24/7 on-call culture. We all need a break. And while we want to prioritize fun, it seems extra challenging when we are tired. So rest is a must. I'm not just talking about the sleep kind of rest, but I am talking about that. Your medical professional can tell you how many hours you need for your body, but getting enough sleep does matter. Our bodies were meant to heal and rest and shift down for hours every day. And it's incredibly hard to choose fun when you wish you were sleeping. Certainly there are seasons when your sleep is changed or interrupted or even less than average. But one of the themes in our lives should be how and when we rest. How we prioritize that in our lives so that fun has plenty of room to grow well in our lives. I know you're tired. I'm tired too. So this week, while we're looking for fun in our lives and in our calendars, let's make way for rest as well. When we prioritize rest in our lives, fun has plenty of room to grow as well. Make it practical. Put it on the calendar and invite rest, whether that is a nap or a 30-minute walk or a day away or an extra hour of sleep. Whatever rest looks like for you, find it, chase it, and fun will be right behind. So this week, I am going to challenge you to chase the fun by scheduling some rest during the remainder of this week. If you have to, put it on the calendar. But make sure you take some extra rest this week. And then watch out, because you're going to find some fun coming right behind it. All right, so I look forward to seeing what you did this week to add extra rest to your schedule. And I'll be sure and capture mine for you. All right, see you in the next clip. I wanted to come on here and let you know how it went at the specialist. But first, hope you enjoyed the pictures from our little brunch before we got to go. It was a nice little sit down, actual have one-on-one conversation, so that was great. I left the specialist very frustrated and aggravated and emotional. Did learn some positive things from it, but overall, I don't know any more about my sugar than when I went in. Don't still have a plan of action, because when the doctor went out to do the plan of action, he came back in and he said, look, sorry, because of our relationship, as I've shared with you guys on a couple lives, that we had learned that the endocrinologist that I was seeing is actually related to Todd. His dad married Todd's mom, and that's the dad that passed away 2 years ago when his mom came to live with us. And so because of that relationship, he can't see me. So they have scheduled me to go back and see another one in 6 weeks. And so no plan of action. The only thing he gave me was a piece of paper that said, hey, try to bring your sugar down between 30 and between 90 and 130. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I've been doing the last 5 months. And that's what I've been doing the last 11 years, you know, no brainer there. So I was a little bit aggravated, but a couple positives. They did take my blood sugar while I was there. And currently while I was there, it was 317. And so that was a praise, especially after having just ate. But I did learn, you know, I have been labeled borderline stage 4 kidney failure. I guess with all this water I've been drinking and all this herbal tea, somehow or another, I have repaired my kidneys. And they said I'm 0.1 away from being stage 2, which is where most average people are at. So I was just like, well, rock on, doing something right. And so then it seems like there was one other good thing that happened. Oh, he did upgrade me from the Libre 2 sensor that I'd been using to the Libre Sensor 3 Plus. So I do have it on. It's in the back of my arm where I normally had been wearing it in the front, but it's in the back. And as you can kind of see, it's a little bit smaller circle there. Let's see if I can, not that that's important. Oh, wow. I can't, there, you can kind of see it right there. But the great thing about this is I don't have to carry a monitor around like I did with the Libre 2. It's all attached to my phone. So the other thing is I don't have to put it up against it to get the reading. It automatically takes the readings. I just have to make sure that I stay with my phone at all times, and it automatically does it for me. And then if I fall in any kind of danger zones or I get too far away from it, my phone will go off, and it's a loud alarm. But so those are all good things, but nonetheless, I still left not knowing any more than I do. He did order a test for my doctor to run because he was concerned that maybe, just maybe, my body is producing these antibodies that are making me resistant to the insulin. And so that test would definitely show that. And if that's the case, that really in the greater scheme of things, there's no point in me putting the insulin in my body right now if my body is rejecting it. And in fact, if that is the case, then it's actually more harmful for me than it is helpful. So right now, I am waiting to hear from my doctor to go do that test. But in the meantime, I'll wait 6 weeks and go back to the specialist, the endocrinologist, the new one that's not related to me. And then, of course, a couple weeks after that, I follow up with my doctor. So anyway, that's where we're at, and that's what today resulted. Today is Todd's birthday, as many of you know, and unfortunately, just due to the nature of all of that and me leaving kind of frustrated and emotional, we were still full from Denny's. We decided not to go out to eat, so we just pretty much came home and grabbed some Captain D's. And I did have a piece of grilled tilapia and 5 grilled shrimp. And it was good. It was good. Probably not the birthday dinner he he was expecting, but we are going to go out tomorrow night and celebrate his birthday. So looking forward to that. But we did also stop by Goodwill. In fact, we went by 2 Goodwills, and I only got something at the first one, walked out with nothing at the second one, which is okay. But I thought I would share with you what I found. I'm kind of really pretty excited about it. I don't really know what all's in there, so I thought maybe we could take a moment and take a quick glance. But I only paid $1.99, and this is it. Look at all that fun and exciting stuff in there. Those of you that do journaling and card stocking and all that, this would probably be even bigger field day for you. But I am a little old school. I do love the personal touch of things. So I'm excited to slap some of these things on, you know, maybe some cardstock or whatnot, and send out sweet little messages. But let's take a look at some of this stuff. This one says, "My favorite memories are of you." And they're just little cardstock pieces. "May you have a day that is perfect in every way. May your birthday wishes come true. You are in my thoughts now and always. In life's garden, kindness is the sweetest flower. Thank you." Oh my gosh, there's just so much in here. Like somebody must have done journaling or something. "Thank you for brightening my day." This is a little card. And it's still incomplete. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know that we'll go through all of this. Good luck, because there's so much. But I just want to pull it out and just see kind of some of what's in here. Some more little cardstock pieces. This whole pile. Oh, they are different colors. That one's the same as what I just showed you. There's another one a little bit different. "May the love of those around you help you through the days ahead." "For the beautiful bride." Oh, look at that pretty gold leaf. Flowers. Oh, wow. This has got a metal backing, but it's got a foam, and it's got a pumpkin. I guess it can be cut out. "For my friend," a butterfly. Oh my gosh, there is so much in here. Cute little circle. "The world's greatest dad." And here's one, another little Ziploc baggie. And it says, "Happy Father's Day. On your birthday. On your special day. To my love. On your wedding day. Happy birthday to you." So, I mean, just that little baggie is a cool little treasure. Let's see. "Glad you are mine." "For you, Mom." That looks like it got cut off of maybe a card. "Two hearts full of love." "Treasured moments." Let's see. A little Easter egg. Another Easter egg. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here. It looks like some of this might have just been cardstock or cut out of cards already. Oh, love the sunflowers. Look at that. "I only have eyes for you." All right, let's see. "On your wedding." Another butterfly. Congratulations on your new arrival. Ah, a little gift bag. Oh my gosh. All kinds of treasures in here. This is fun. This is what I needed. Perfect way to end today. Thank you. And I mean, I haven't even begun to really touch this bag. Let's see. We'll just look at a couple more here. I love you with all of my heart. Happy anniversary. Just for you. I can make gift tags out of this stuff too on this special occasion. Oh wow, this is Garrett College of Dramatic Art on Saturday, April 19th, 1924 at 8 o'clock. The Elizabethan players present 3 scenes from Shakespeare's tragedy Romeo and Juliet. And it lists the acts, it lists the characters, and so much more on that little piece of card. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. Together forever. Thank you. For my mom. Happy anniversary. I mean, there's just so much stuff here. Look at this flower. Well done. I think those are 2 separate. Yep, well done. Oh my gosh, look at this. Happy wedding day. Get well soon. And a little nest with some eggs. Sweetheart. Look at these flowers. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Another for you, Mom. So these must be cardstocks and not cards because we already saw that one. Here's another butterfly. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. Here's another, hear that? Piece of metal in the shape of an M, or maybe it's a W. There's another little baggie of things, and it's just more of the same kind of stuff. Give thanks, memories, happy Valentine, flowers. What is this one? Happy wedding day. It's a boy. Oh my gosh. For my mother. Happy Father's Day. Happy Thanksgiving. For my sister on her special day. For my wonderful daughter. Oh my gosh. And it looks like I've got some cards in here. Let's check this out. So, oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. So it's a blank card, but it's got like an embossed sheet inside of it. That's pretty cool. Let's see if they're all like that. All right, here's another one. So maybe that embossed sheet is for all of them. Yeah, because the rest of these are just blank cards. Pretty butterfly, a little shimmery. And there's the envelopes. So we'll put that one with the embossed back on the top. And this is 2 of the same thing for my dear father. This was a great bag of goodies for $1.99. All right, this one has some of those little puffy guys that you can make the pictures 3D on cards. More flowers. Another pretty butterfly. This one's got a little puffy thing on the back, so it's sticking to something, but with love and kisses, wishing you a happy birthday, with sympathy. So that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, there's just so much more. Looks like a football sticker, a time to remember. Got another bag in here. And more of those cards that we had at the beginning. That one, the evening sun is coming in. It's blank. This one says, your thoughtfulness knows no thoughts. Precious and few are friends like you. So how cool is that? Wishing you all the best. So that was another nice little Ziploc baggie of goodies. Here's another Ziploc, and it's got on your graduation, on your wedding day, happy birthday, Mom, my one true love, some more of the little cardstock thingies. And then another Ziploc baggie, and these look like bigger ones. As Christmas comes your way this year, may your heart be filled with good cheer. So maybe these are Christmas ones, maybe. Oh, there's a blank one. Several blank ones. And even though they're blank, they have different designs on them. There's a pretty one. There's that one. Look at this one. Oh, the fun I am going to have with this. They truly are. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Look at that. That's a little circular one. There's some oval ones behind it. Hope you can see those. Oh my gosh. And I bought this to be able to send out little thinking of you kind of things. Here's another card. It's got a flower on the front. And it says, handmade by. It's blank on the inside. But it leaves it where it can put a name. This is a little handmade card that someone had made and put a heart on the inside. And it looks like a, oh, how to use Revolution cutting dies. But that was what was on the front of it. Those instructions are on the back of it. So they probably kept it to use. And some leaves. Something written in French from Paris. Flower. Sending Valentine wishes. Fairy tale romance. Oh my gosh, this is just so exciting. And congratulations. Another butterfly. League baseball. A bird. But anyway, that's pretty much what's left in the bag. Oh, there's one more bag in here. For my dad. This one has my interest peaked. Oh, it says good luck. The world's greatest dad. We saw that earlier. Wishing you good luck. Wow. What a great, great find this was. How fun, how fun, how fun. So, that will be fun to create stuff and grace somebody's mailbox somewhere. So, well, hope you enjoyed that little find. I do have one more piece of news that I do want to share with you. If you will, keep my oldest son, Isaac, and his family in your prayers. It has been 5 months since I've heard from them, and Isaac's wife, Angel, called me, my daughter-in-law, apologized for the long period of time to not reach out or respond to any of my text messages, but she said that they've been busy. Violet had her tonsil surgery in March, the beginning of March, and I already knew from Facebook. Facebook told me that she came through that very well, so glad that she is recovering from that. They're trying to decide whether to do another sleep study, but Angel says she's been sleeping well through the night. So not sure that they're going to do that, but she'd keep me posted. And Violet is scheduled to start 4K preschool on August the 5th. And then Cordy, as I was told in February, has been diagnosed with autism. And it looks like they're finally going to get her speech therapy started. And she's got one more aptitude test to take to determine if she'll be able to start 3K on August 5th as well. So just kind of praying for that. Many of you already know this, but here in South Carolina, I was the teacher that was selected to help work with kindergartners that just missed the cutoff date, and the findings from that class, that school year, it had a huge hand in bringing the 3 and 4K program to South Carolina. So my youngest son, Andrew, was able to be a participant of that, and that enough was so rewarding to know that that legacy that I was able to leave behind was benefited by him, but if my granddaughters benefit from it as well, it just is just so super cool. And then she let me know that my son had been in and out of the emergency room a couple times, and they have discovered that 3 of the 4 valves on his heart are leaking. So he goes to see a cardiologist on July 15th. They're going to try to correct it with medication before surgery. So hopefully I will get updates and be able to share, but if you'll keep them in your prayers, I will greatly appreciate it. And since it was the first time we have connected, I was able to fill them in on what was going on with me. But what was more important was the fact that she called and let me know what was going on with Isaac. So definitely keep him in your prayers. He is still working full-time with Pepsi, and he has taken a part-time job working 2 nights a week at Walmart. So with all of this going on, he is still the only breadwinner for them, and he is working hard. So just really, truly keep him in your prayers. I appreciate it. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for today, and I'll come back tomorrow and share what we did for Todd's birthday. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for always being here, and see you in the next clip. someone has sent me something and asked me to put it together for Mr. Joyful, aka Todd, for his birthday. So this is how it has come packaged, and I'll show y'all that part so you kind of can figure out now what it is. But let's put it together. Well, here it is, all ready for Mr. Joyful to open. So stay tuned for him to open his package and reveal who it is from. Here is the birthday boy, and he got a present from one of you. So I'll turn it over to him.
I think it's a free bag. I see a card in there. I think I pushed it down. Alright, happy birthday to Mr. Joyful, Todd, Love, Kim, Southern Winter. Aww.
From Kim Southern Winter.
Wow. Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool. Oh. Make a mess in Mrs. Joyful's room.
Messing up Mrs. Joyful's room.
I like that.
Sawdust is man glitter. That fits him perfectly with his job.
And I come home with a lot of man glitter.
So later we'll take a picture of him wearing it. All right.
Wear it for movie night one night.
Wear it for movie night one night.
Thank you, Miss Kim.
Yes, thank you, Miss Kim.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, Joy family. Happy 4th of July. Hope everyone is having a happy and wonderful and safe holiday. I wanted to come on here and share some, I think, good news. The last 3 days, something has happened. Every afternoon, my sugar has dropped significantly. Now, with all that being said, when it drops significantly, I start feeling really lightheaded and woozy and just nauseous. But when the moment passes, we're able to enjoy and celebrate. Unfortunately, it goes right back up to where my monitor is friendly again and says hi, and I don't know exactly where it's at. Yesterday, I know for a fact that it was probably closer to the 500s just for the mere reason of how I felt, and I was so weak. However, I want to share this progress with you and let you know my body is not giving up. It is fighting the fight. So look at this. This is my recent graph. And can you see that number? That's right, 163. Now you can see in that graph the big drop, and that's usually where I start feeling a little bit, But oh my gosh, is that not something great to celebrate? Let's pray that it continues to stay just like that. And you get to see what my phone does. It automatically does this. I don't have to do anything. And it constantly is recording. I was kind of hoping the number would change while we were on here, because that's what it does. When I actually first started recording, it was 167. So it is continuing to drop. But it looks like it wants to hang out at 163, but I'll take 163, right? All right. Well, thank you for sharing in this great news with me, and let's pray that it continues. our Connect 4 game with you. So we are going to let the birthday boy go first. And actually, you should have probably had red since
Definitely.
July is your birthday. Well, it's my birthday too, but
Yeah.
anyway, it's closer to yours. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And may the best joyful person win. So it's a win-win already.
Yeah.
But, all right. Let's see.
Woohoo!
uh. Oh, shoot. Dang it. He got me. All right. We'll play one more. All right. Let's see. Oh, you would have had it either way. Good job, Mr. Joyful. Well, Mr. Joyful won both of our games. That was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, before we head on out of here, I want to show you the table that... Okay, set it out the way. That we were playing on. Mr. Joyful got 2 of these for us as our birthday presents to go beside our bed, and it's kind of like one of those hospital carts where it slides up under the bed. Blooper. Tattletale. Okay, we hear you. Got the message.
Yeah. It's a over the bed cart.
But let me grab my remote here so I can zoom around and show you some things. So let me bring this forward a little bit. All right. And let me see if I can bring it down. I think it's down as far as it's going to go.
Yeah.
All right. But it's got a shelf on the bottom, as you can see.
It's got a hook you can hang stuff on.
Yep, it's got 2 hooks you can hang things on. Then there's a shelf right here that if we turn it sideways, you can see a little bit more. And then, of course, it's got the flat top. And then that opens, and there's a compartment in there you can store stuff, which is where I'll probably start storing my book and my tablet.
And the same thing here.
And same thing here. And so I'll probably, I don't know what I'll put him on there, but it does raise up.
There you go.
So it can go higher if it needs to. So that's what Mr. Joyful got us for our birthdays. Oh, yes, and my favorite, this metal cup holder. How nice is that? So it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
So. All right, one more thing we're going to do while we are here. So let me just slide this out the way. And actually, in a minute, Mr. Joyful is going to come take this chair. But we got 2 birthday cards in the mail from Miss Samantha. Mine tells me I have to wait till my birthday, but that's okay. I would have done it anyway. So we're going to tuck this up here on the top of the desk until that time. But I'm going to let Mr. Joyful take the seat. Let's raise this back up. Sorry, not trying to make anyone dizzy. And I'll take care of that later.
I'm playing.
And we're going to let him, well, actually, I guess you could just slide over like that.
Yeah.
And open his birthday card from Samantha.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Samantha. Got pretty little candles on it. Okay. I open so much. I get my hand to work.
Oh, wow. Looks like a handmade card. Oh, my gosh. Love it.
That's pretty. Wow.
Birthday wishes.
It's 3-dimensional. That's cool. I can figure out how to open it. It says, "Happy 55th birthday, Todd, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I really enjoy seeing you on the movie night. And you do a wonderful job on keeping up with the scoreboard. Love, Miss Samantha."
Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much, Samantha.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Oh.
It's got that metallic look to it, yeah.
Love that. Thank you so
you.
much for thinking
you.
about him.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I've already shown you pictures, but he is wearing the t-shirt from Miss Kim, Southern Winter.
No, what if I put the table together? So.
Oh, he said he wore it while he put the table together. So, anyway, so he put some man glitter. But thank you guys so much for thinking of him for his birthday. Truly appreciate that. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you in the next clip. Hello, Joy family. I hope you have had a great week. I hope you had a happy 4th of July. And as we bring this week to a close, going back to the very beginning of the week where we talked about how in order to help chase our fun, we need to make sure that we are resting and taking time out to rest. At the beginning of the week, I gave Mr. Joyful a assignment that if he caught me napping at any point in time, would he please take a picture? Little did I know how much fun he was going to have doing this. And unfortunately, due to the fact that my sugar remained really high this week, I napped quite a bit. And he had a lot of fun capturing that, probably more than I appreciate, but nonetheless, as we close out this week, I can't wait to spend next week with you and see what kind of adventures we might find ourselves in. But before we completely close out, enjoy these pictures that Mr. Joyful had fun, way too much fun, capturing throughout the week. All right. Take care, and I will see you next week. Be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. Be the joy in everything that you do. And don't forget, chase your fun. All right. Nugs and joy, friends. See you next week.